Okay, Roxana, you are good to go. We're recording.
Thank you, and good morning. Thank you, everybody, for being on this meeting and on this call. Today is Friday, February the 4th, 2022. This is the Private Probation Services Council meeting, and this is the regularly scheduled meeting for this council. We will get started here before we do anything else with roll call vote to assure that we have quorum for our board members council members that are joining us. If you'll make sure to unmute yourself as we do the different motions and roll call vote. I will start with our chair, Judge Larry Logan.
Present.
Thank you, sir. Vice Chair, Judge Lynn Alexander.
Here.
Thank you. Judge Brody Kane.
Here.
Judge Gary Starnes.
Present.
Michael Wright.
Here.
Thank you. And Stacy Kelly.
Present.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for being with us. Information for the meeting was previously emailed to all our members, so I will assume everyone has that. And I'll start with the notice of this meeting. The notice was posted for the February 4th, 2022 meeting on the Private Probation Services Council website. It was posted on August the 12th, 2021, and additionally, this month's agenda has been posted on the website since Thursday, January 27th, 2022. With that, I will ask our attorney for the program, John Murphy, to go ahead and read the statement of necessity for the meeting that we are conducting virtually.
Good morning, everyone. This is the regularly scheduled meeting of the Tennessee Private Probation Services Council. Because there is not a physical quorum present, a statement of necessity will be read into the record and filed with the Secretary of State's office. Pursuant to TCA 8-44-108, if a physical quorum is not present at the location of the meeting of a governing body, in order for a quorum of members to participate by electronic means, the governing body must make a determination that a necessity exists. Furthermore, TCA 8-44-108A3 defines necessity as a matter to be considered by the governing body at that meeting, requiring timely action by the body. The physical presence of a quorum of the members is not practical in the period of time required action, and that participation of a quorum of the members by electronic or other means of communications is necessary. This is the regularly scheduled meeting of the Tennessee Private Probation Services Council, and the necessity of this meeting, with members attending by teleconference means, is to conduct timely matters of the council that must be discussed and decided prior to the next meeting. All votes will be conducted by roll call. That completes the statement of necessity.
Thank you, Judge. We will need a motion and a second to move forward.
Judge Alexander, I move.
Judge Logan, second.
Thank you. We have a motion and a second by roll call vote. Judge Logan.
Aye.
Judge Alexander.
Aye.
Judge Kane.
Aye.
Judge Starnes.
Aye.
Michael Wright.
Aye.
Stacy Kelly.
Aye.
Thank you. With that, we move on to the agenda. The agenda for this meeting was posted on the website on or before Thursday, January the 27th. If the board members have had a chance to review, if there are no changes or amendments to the agenda, I would need a motion and a second to proceed.
I'll make the motion.
Is that Judge Starnes?
It is.
Thank you, sir.
Kane, second.
Judge Kane, thank you very much. We have a motion and a second to accept the agenda by roll call vote. Judge Larry Alexander.
I think you called two names. Aye, for Judge Logan.
Thank you. I'm sorry, Judge Logan. Thank you. Judge Alexander.
Here. Aye. Sorry. That was good.
Judge Kane.
Aye.
Judge Starnes.
Aye.
Michael Wright.
Aye.
And Stacy Kelly.
Aye.
Thank you. Next on our agenda is the consideration of the November meeting minutes. These were also sent as part of the presentation. Upon a review, if there are no changes to be made, we would need a motion and a second. If there's anything that the council has found that needs to be corrected, I welcome those items.
This is Judge Starnes. I make a motion to accept the minutes.
Thank you, Judge Starnes. Do we have a second?
Judge Logan,
I'll
second.
second.
Thank you, Judge Logan. We have a second by roll call vote to accept the November minutes. Judge Larry Logan,
Aye.
Judge Lynn Alexander,
Aye.
Judge Brody Kane,
Aye.
Judge Gary Starnes,
Aye.
Michael Wright,
Aye.
and Stacy Kelly.
Aye.
Thank you very much. Next on our agenda, we are looking at this being the first meeting for 2022. And as such, we need to accept that we work under Robert's Rules of Order. This council, of course, is very familiar with all of those steps, but if there are no questions or other considerations, we would need a motion and a second to proceed following Robert's Rules of Order to conduct business.
So moved.
Judge
Judge
Alex
Kane, second.
and Judge Kane second. Thank you. By roll call vote, Judge Larry Logan, Judge Logan,
Aye.
thank you. Judge Alexander,
Aye.
Judge Kane,
Aye.
Judge Starnes, thank you.
Aye.
Michael Wright,
Aye.
and Stacy Kelly.
Aye.
Thank you. Next, we're going to discuss the self-sufficiency hearing that took place. I think most of the members were aware that, and we've talked about our financial situation. So this program had a self-sufficiency hearing on Monday, January 31st of 2022. At that hearing, the Assistant Commissioner, my boss, Alex Martin, was present and did most of the presentation. John Murphy was also there in case the committee had any questions from a legal perspective, and I was there, of course, with them. We had many pre-meetings with most of the representatives, and those went really well. It gave us an opportunity to explain the uniqueness of this program that you, of course, more than anyone is familiar with. Of course, in November, we talked about the fact that we were running at a deficit, and during these meetings, we explained that we will continue to each year run at a loss, not by a lot. It's between $20,000 to $25,000 that the program isn't being able to provide to stay and be self-sufficient. During these meetings, we discussed all the options, among them raising the renewal fee, raising the quarterly provider fee. Fortunately, everyone was on the same page, understanding that this program has a significant reserve. And the main reason, as you all know, for the drop in what money is coming in has to do with the number of clients on private probation for misdemeanor cases. And that drop is easily in 2016, the best that I could look at numbers, we ranged about 32,000 clients on private misdemeanor probation. That number averaged about 24,000 in 2017 and 2018, and now we're at about 15,000. So if we do the math of those number of clients at 75 cents per client per quarter, that's anywhere from 25 to 27,000 that we're short each year, which is, of course, completely why we aren't self-sufficient. But the need for the program is there. And so the meetings went very well. The self-sufficiency hearings don't really require a motion. And so they listened to our explanation. We will be keeping a close eye on this. And I'm pretty sure each year, whoever, myself, the assistant commissioner, the attorneys, will be doing a similar presentation explaining that the need is there. Right now, we have 24 companies. Back in 2016, I think we were at 38. So a drop in companies, but I am, and I think John can attest, we're happy with the renewals we're seeing from the companies. We're happy with the quarterly reports being provided on time now. The bonds are being completed correctly. I mean, there's a huge improvement in all of those items, which is what we regulate. So I welcome any feedback or question from the council. It went well. We will probably be there each year. Okay, seeing that we don't have any questions, and again, you all are so familiar with where we are that I'm just glad that Monday was done and that everybody seemed to understand that raising fees was not the right path. So the next item in line with the self-sufficiency would be an update on the budget. And on your presentations that I emailed on page 5, you'll see that our numbers are there through December. And so the program so far this fiscal year lost an additional $3,551. So that's actually a good number, I think. And the February quarterly provider fees have started coming in pretty consistent. We should be done with those soon as well. So that brings our reserves to $586,044. And again, that's a large number when we think about our expenses averaging between, 63,000 was a pretty low amount, didn't have a lot of the payroll breakdowns, but I would say 80 to 85 is an average amount for our expenses. And our revenues are ranging, below 60,000 is probably what we'll be bringing in. So there again is that $20,000 to $25,000 shortage that we're seeing each year. But any questions on the numbers? Anything else that you would like for me to provide? Okay, we have with the weather, probably a very calm and quiet meeting, and I welcome anything after the meeting that you think of. Next, we have the legal report. So, John, I will mute myself and turn it over to you, sir.
Thank you, Roxana. We have one case in the legal report for this meeting. This is an update to a case originally presented to the council in May of last year, and then it was re-presented in the August meeting with a recommendation to place in litigation monitoring. The council engaged with the investigators from the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation, the Attorney General's office, and with the district attorney. And all of the investigations, all of the investigative cases have concluded. One investigation resulted in a letter of warning for conduct that's unregulated by the council, and the other 2 investigations closed without any further criminal complaints. The recommendation here is to close and flag.
Do we need to make a motion?
Yes, Judge Starnes.
Judge Starnes make a motion to accept it.
Do we have a second?
I'll
Chris
second.
Logan, second.
Thank you, Judge Alexander. We have a motion and a second to accept legal counsel's recommendation on this one case by roll call vote. Judge Larry Logan,
Aye.
Judge Lynn Alexander,
Aye.
Judge Brody Kane,
Aye.
Judge Gary Starnes,
Aye.
Michael Wright,
Aye.
Stacy Kelly.
Aye.
Thank you. And thank you, John, for presenting that. Judges and our 2 probation officers, I welcome any other thoughts, ideas. We're on to new business. There's nothing else that I have at this moment. Anything else from the council? Hearing nothing, I welcome a motion to adjourn.
This is Judge Starnes. I'll make the motion to adjourn.
Thank you, Judge. Do we have a second?
Judge Kane, I
Stacy
second the
Kelly.
motion.
Judge Kane, thank you. We have a motion and a second to adjourn, and it is 10:18 by roll call vote to adjourn our meeting. Judge Larry Logan,
Aye.
Judge Lynn Alexander,
Aye.
Judge Brody Kane,
Aye.
Judge Gary Starnes,
Aye.
Michael Wright,
Aye.
and Stacy Kelly.
Aye.
Thank you so much, everyone. This concludes our meeting. I appreciate everybody's time, and you stay safe, and we'll connect again for the next meeting. Reach us if you need anything else. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks. Thank you, everybody. Have a good weekend.
You too. Thank you all.
Take care.